hearts of family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, Feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. All we want for sin, all we want for sin. Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, Feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. All we want for sin, all we want for sin.
A pleasant good morning to another edition of Breakfast with TDN, with me, Franklin Williams. As we all know, we have 24 more days to our general elections, which is on June 24th. As today marks the last day of May, and we are slowly getting closer towards the elections day. And this is the program Breakfast with TDN, which deals with news and current affairs. And also, this program comes up every Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on TDN Africa Media via our Facebook and YouTube Live. In today's edition of Breakfast with TDN, we have lots and lots of interesting stories which will bring to you. And as we draw closer to the election, several campaigns has begun, and we've witnessed wherein several candidates has been making statements trying to cajole their supporters in order to vote for them. But in our program this morning, we've seen we are in the NDA candidate who promised to turn Freetown to Dubai is set for the mayoral debate. And the presidential aspirant for the All People's Congress Party, which is APC, said that he has pledged his life for the good of Sierra Leone. And also, we've seen we are in the ex-Militia leader who was accused of Sierra Leone civil war crimes has been released from prison. And we've also seen we are in another prominent personality in the National Grand Coalition Party for the regional women's unit has resigned. All these and more we have for you in our program this morning. Let's take a short break and we'll be back to continue with the show.
Now the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, Feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. Vote without violence. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. Vote without violence. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. Vote without violence. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Till the end they say.
Welcome back to Breakfast with TDN, and I am Franklin Williams. In case you want to be part of this program, you can send in your comment in the comment section below, or by sending in your text messages on the number showing on your screen. We continue with our program as the NDA mayoral candidate is set for the mayoral debate. And we've seen we are in the Institute of Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, which is ILRAJ, in collaboration with CRI, has announced that Sheriff Barry, the mayoral candidate of the National Democratic Alliance Party, which is NDA, will on Saturday, June 3rd, 2023, be presenting his case to the voters at the 2023 mayoral debate. IRAJ has revealed that the debate will be held at the Lagunda complex in Abadan in Freetown, providing an opportunity for Sierra Leoneans to hear from the NDA candidate who has promised to transform Freetown City to Dubai. It is important to note that attendance at the debate is strictly by invitation, and the doors will be closed at 5 p.m. The 2023 mayoral debate has adopted the theme Freetown Decides, building a brighter future for Freetown. As we all know, the presidential debate, which will hold this Saturday, the June 3rd, at the Lagunda complex, the NDA mayoral candidate, who is Sheriff Bangura, is all set to participate in this wonderful debate organized by ILRAJ in collaboration with CRI. And this debate has been going on over the years, and we witnessed in 2018 wherein another mayoral debate was set up by CRI in collaboration with ILRAJ as well. And now we witness again another mayoral debate which will hold this Saturday, as we've had the APC mayoral candidate by the name of Madam Yvonne, who will be present on Saturday, and also the NDA mayoral candidate, who is Sheriff Bangura, will also be present. And last week we saw a release from the SLPP mayoral candidate committee disproving the fact that they will not engage in any mayoral debate, as the organizers of the debate did not go through the right channel. But we are waiting to see on Saturday those that will be present for the debate. And we move along with our show this morning. We are in the presidential candidate for the All People's Congress Party has said that he has pledged his life for the good of Sierra Leone. and the presidential candidate for the main opposition All People's Congress Party, who is Dr. Samuel Wilson Kamara, has in one of the campaign tours revealed to his supporters that he has pledged his life and everything for the good of Sierra Leone. Immediately after the launch of his One Nation Manifesto on the 29th May 2023, Samuel, together with other party stalwarts, is optimistic of the fact that they understand the problems of the country better and they are prepared to use their expertise to transform and connect the missing link should they are given the mandate after the June 24th elections by the people of Sierra Leone. Making a statement, he maintained that for the people to be self-sufficient, they have to change the style of agriculture for which they have mapped strategies to achieve. The mining sector, he said, will be boosted once again under his administration. I want to make a promise to all of you today. My life, your life are all important. None is above the other, and therefore I pledge myself, my life for the good of every youth, the women and Sierra Leoneans. Samuel maintained that Sierra Leone is his responsibility and called on all to work harder to push the country forward. And that was Dr. Samuel Kamara there. And he made these statements in one of his campaigns. So wherein he said that he has pledged his life for the good of Sierra Leoneans. And we all witnessed on Monday wherein Dr. Samuel Kamara launched his One Nation Manifesto at the Atuga Mini Stadium. And we have seen wherein Dr. Samuel Kamara has actively involved in campaigns, trying to project his manifesto pointers to Sierra Leoneans in order for them to vote for him. And we've seen we are in campaigns as intense in the regional district, and people have been coming out to support their political parties, and also non-members of the political parties has been going out to listen to what these political parties have to say and what they will have to offer if eventually they will like to vote for them in the June 24th elections. As we've seen, the SLPP, the APC, the NGC also have kick-started their campaign, but we all know that the MGC party did not send any presidential candidates and also mayoral candidates for this year's election because they have aligned with the SLPP party, and they have kick-started campaigns regarding their parliamentary seats and also councillor positions. They have actually been campaigning in different regions in Sierra Leone. But we move along with our program this morning, and we would like to take another story. And this time around, military leader who was accused of war crimes during Sierra Leone's civil war has been released from prison. And the Residual Special Court for Sierra Leone announced on Monday that Eliu Kondiwa, a notorious military leader accused of heinous crimes during Sierra Leone civil war in the 1990s, has been released after completing his prison sentence. Kondiwa was a prominent figure with the pro-government Civil Defense Forces, which is the CDF, a paramilitary group known for its brutal tactics in the war against rebel factions. Convicted in 2007, Kondiwa was sentenced to 20 years in prison for committing war crimes and crimes against humanity, including the hacking of civilians to death, issuing collective punishment, and recruiting child soldiers. Due to the country's lack of proper detention facilities, he served nearly a decade of his sentence in Rwanda under a special agreement. Kondiwa's release follows the 2018 release of another CDF leader, Moinina Fofana, who served a 15-year sentence. Both individuals were granted conditional early release to serve the remainder of their sentences under strict oversight in their communities. Kondiwa will reside in the southern Sierra Leone city of Bo. The civil war in Sierra Leone, which lasted from 1991 to 2002, resulted in the death of approximately 120,000 people and left 10,000 people mutilated. Financed in part by illicit diamond trade, the conflict involved various armed groups, including the CDF, which result against rebel factions such as the Revolutionary United Front and the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council. During the same year, the CDF faced allegations of targeting civilians suspected of collaborating with rebels. These suspected individuals were reportedly subjected to execution by gunfire, brutal hacking, or being burned alive. While Kondowa has been released, it is important to note that several others remain incarcerated, serving longer prison terms handed down by the special court. Notably, former Liberian warlord Charles Taylor, convicted in 2012 for his role in fueling the Sierra Leone conflict, is currently serving a 50-year sentence in a British prison. Taylor's conviction marked the first time an ex-head of state was jailed by an international court since the post-World War II Nazi trials in Nuremberg in Germany. And that was the ex-military leader who is Kondiwa, who has been released from prison, and Kondiwa was sentenced in 2007, and he has been released conditionally, and he will serve the remainder of his sentence under strict supervision in Bo. And we've also witnessed wherein the ex-Liberian leader by the name of Charles Gange Taylor, who was sentenced to 50 years imprisonment by the International Court in Nuremberg in Germany, wherein he was accused of committing war crimes against Sierra Leoneans and crimes against humanity. And we also saw wherein 120,000 Sierra Leoneans were killed during the civil war which took place in Sierra Leone, and also hundreds of thousands of Sierra Leoneans were mutilated as well. Well, we move on with a program this morning, and we've also witnessed wherein a prominent figure in the National Grand Coalition Party, NGC, has resigned from the NGC party. Mrs. Adama Toure, the regional women's leader of the NGC National Grand Coalition Party, has submitted an official letter of resignation to the National Secretary General of the party. In a letter, Mrs. Toure expresses her heartfelt decision to formally resign from the National Grand Coalition Party. As a long-standing member of the regional women's leader for the Northeastern region over the past 5 years, she considers it a privilege to have served the party. However, Mrs. Toure states that recent developments within the party structure have left her with no alternative but to step down from her position and depart from the party. Although she has been dedicated to the party's vision and has worked tirelessly to uphold its values and constitution, she no longer feels able to represent and advocate for the interest of the NGC party as she once did. Therefore, she believes it is necessary to explore a new political pathway in order to sustain a political career. Mrs. Toure takes the opportunity to express our gratitude to the National Secretary General and the entire party leadership for providing her with a platform, support, and guidance during her tenure. Serving alongside committed and passionate individuals who shared a common vision for a third force in politics has been an honor for her. She assures the party leadership that she will always cherish and maintain the relationships she has built within the party, some of which has become like family to her. She also expresses gratitude for the valuable experiences she has gained as a member of the NGC. Mrs. Toure concludes by thanking them for their understanding and extends her blessings to the NGC. And that was the ex-regional women's leader of the National Grand Coalition Party, which is the NGC. And she made that known in a letter addressed to the Secretary General of the National Grand Coalition Party, saying that she is resigning from the party. She wants to engage in another political pathway. And we don't know where the ex-National Grand Coalition regional women's leader will go to, but as the election draws closer, we look forward to any of the politicians which will want to cross carpet from a particular political party to another political party. And we've seen wherein the cross carpeting has been significantly demonstrated over the years, because we've seen over the years prominent political figures in Sierra Leone has been cross carpeting from one major political party to another major political party, and they are trying to explore themselves and also trying to see wherein they will fit concerning the elections process in Sierra Leone. And as we move towards the June 23rd election, we have several things that has been happening in concerning the election. And we've also witnessed wherein Kelfala Mara, who was once a presidential candidate an aspirant for the position of a presidential candidate for the All People's Congress, is presently engaging in campaign in the Connaught district. But we'll bring that to you immediately after our break, and we'd like to go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at Dr. Kelfala Mara's message towards the Connaught people. We'll be back after the break.
Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for see, all we want for see, all we want for see.
Yeah. Welcome back. This is the program Breakfast with TDN, and we would like to continue with the program this morning. As former flag bearer aspirant for the All People's Congress Party and also former minister in Sierra Leone, has a message for the people of Kono. And Kel Falamara, one of the key stakeholders of the main opposition party, which is the APC, has on the 29th May 2023 taken peace and hope message to the people of Kono district as he launched the APC campaign in the district. Mara disclosed that he was there to make sure that he joined hands with others to deliver Kono district and Sierra Leone at large. I am not in Kono to assert leadership, but to join hands with my brothers and sisters to deliver Kono from the All People's for the All People's Congress come the 24th June 2023. He called on all to fully participate in the process of uniting Kono and bringing all other brothers and sisters on board. We are here today without some of our brothers and sisters. We have to reach out to them and embrace them, adding that as Kono, they have to work with sincerity of purpose. He launched the campaign on behalf of the Samoa Kamara, who was absent due to the manifesto launch in Freetown, according to him, assuring the people that Samoa Kamara will be in Kono soon, as they, the people of Kono, are vital to him and the entire party stakeholders, adding that the APC has the proven track record to serve the ailing economy and called on Kono people to vote the APC for change. He thanked the people of Kono and the leadership of the party for the warm reception accorded to him and his team, as well as asking them to have all seats delivered to the party after the June 24th election. He stressed at maintaining the peace at all levels as that the most important thing before, during, and after the election. That was Dr. Kel Falamara, who was one flag bearer aspirant for the All People's Congress Party and also former minister under the President Ernest Bai Koroma's led government. And we've seen wearing these prominent personalities for the different political parties are separately campaigning in the regional district. And just like Dr. Kel Falamara has demonstrated there, we've seen wearing the presidential aspirant, the presidential candidate for the All People's Congress Party, who was absent on Monday because of the launching of his presidential manifesto. And also Dr. Kel Falamara assured the Kono people of their support and says that their presidential candidate will visit the Kono people soonest because he has them at heart. And we also has been witnessing another campaign in the Kono district with regards to the Sierra Leone People's Party and other political parties as well, because these political parties has been actively engaging people in the regional district. And as we draw closer to the election, we'll bring you major event that has been happening with regards to the political parties. And moving away from that, we've witnessed the SLPP and the APC manifesto. And the TDM team was out yesterday to bring in people's views and opinions concerning the two manifestos. We will watch the interview which was conducted by the TDN team, and I'll be back to give you some analysis.
And welcome to TDN Africa Media.
Hello.
You can tell family your name.
My name Lucky. My name Adi Kamara, but Lucky don't call me Eddie.
Okay, Eddie. With you now one party people who they talk to today, and what is your view about the two main political parties in this country, the APC and the SLPP? The manifestos. What do you think about the manifestos? Where they be done pull, and for innocent manifestos, and then they judge them, forgive them, then the result at the end of the 5 years.
The manifesto because I not see nothing. Because I be party agent for SLPP, they have voted for SLPP. They even start me one week, I vote for SLPP. But waiting me can see, luckily I don't change, I don't go APC finally. Yes.
So now because of the manifestos make you go APC?
Yeah, because what you all waiting talk, I not see nothing. Make a shame, so I decide for change. We'll go APC.
So what do you expect from the APC?
Well, likely if that's Africa, they not see better, we will find other way, I will go circular. If now we go to other party or we all left so now, well, not bad. But me not see nothing.
Okay.
So from today, me na APC to go.
Okay, thank you. Well, we will continue with you, but now can at the left hand side, we will get this man back with me. And you go tell family your name?
Yeah, my name is Mohamed Timbo. Name is Mohamed Timbo.
Yes, Mohamed. I go ask you back the same question. What are your view towards APC and SLPP manifesto?
Well, according to me, your knowledge, so I go look say SLPP with then tell me about the manifesto and no look like say they do them. So the things that they be say then they can't make, let alone develop, or we not see. So I don't know no more now for the other party. We just can't tell about their own manifesto. So how they get for can do their own. But the first SLPP government, so we according to how they do, will not satisfy.
So what is present manifesto of the SLPP? You don't come across them?
Yes.
So what do you take?
Well, me now one of me okay. Me now one of my way be say why don't say this? Now this me they do. But right now me uncle na be SLPP or me according to how me just be the vote. Na NDC I be vote for. But they like today now I don't understand say somebody just can't talk no more how they know they. So right now me not to NDC, not to SLPP right now and they focus on APC first. So if they do the same thing, so me they left neutral. And I know they vote for no party, so I didn't Sierra Leone, hence I don't get my ID card. So that's all.
And okay, now 24 days to elections, and you are Sierra Leonean. So what now you message towards a peaceful elections?
Well, this now message we are just give to all over the country now for say this election want peace, unity. So not the country. So we don't have no problem. We don't have no any what they call one no more. Let God make come on with we think. So let it happen according to what we see, according to what we decide. I know say this right now we get the country. Not to say the president and get the country, now the people that they get the country. not to one person get the country.
Okay. Thank you very much talking to TJ.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I will call the camera back to this other man on my right hand, and then back can tell we in peace message we get.
Wetin me dey try for say, although that say that no transport, we come up vote when they simple, and if you get ready, release or release TV, that will be possible. So now me video and you want me to talk.
Okay.
Yeah. So
thank you very much talking to TJ.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can tell somebody your name.
My name is Fanta Kalon.
Okay, Fanta Kalon. Now we don't see the two political parties, them don't pull manifesto. So as a citizen, what thing you think? But then two political parties they also the manifesto where they don't pull.
We dey pray we God give we good leader where they can sorry for we. And the youth man there do we dey not go to fete. We nobody not tempt themselves we then say we then come on a street for go fete with the big. Because all the leader them we God choose the one way they come sorry for we. And we dey pray all the prayer now we get for help we. So now then they make get for talk. Lord pray no more this election campus peaceful one for we the poor one them. We dey beg them do ya. We want not happy, we not happy. So we dey beg. Thank you now. God bless you now.
TDN Africa.
That was Sierra Leoneans. They are comparing the APC manifesto and the SLPP manifesto. And special thanks to our reporters for bringing that particular interview, because this is what the people are looking for, and also in trying to balance and also make them choose sides, because they will be left with the option to whether on June 24th to choose or be in that position to vote for whosoever they desire. And from that particular interview they are conducted by reporters, and we've seen wherein the Sierra Leonean people are also calling for the elections to be peaceful, and people have their different opinions, views about how they perceive these two main political parties. But as we move closer to the elections, we will bring you anything as things get unfold. And we've also witnessed wherein people has been giving their own take on whether they will be voting for the SLPP or they will be voting for the APC, because these are the two main political parties we have in this country. And as a media house, will bring you every details which has to do with the June 24th elections, because we've started a program which is the Current Affairs program that will bring you updates of things, of elections updates. But moving along, we'll be having the elections update 2023, wherein you will have everything you need to know regarding the June 24th elections. And we barely have a month, less than a month, towards the election, and people are yearning for them to cast their vote, and also for the elections to be free, fair, and non-violence free elections. And talking about non-violence free election, we've seen we are in the British High Commissioner to Sierra Leone by the name of Emma Pisa has engaged the people in the Falaba district in a town hall meeting. and we would like to bring you this video, and when we come, we will talk about the engagement with the British High Commissioner. Let's have a word.
Cool or not. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very honored. Thank you. My name is Emma Spicer. Yes? And I work at British High Commission. I'm the Development Director, and my colleagues are here. Ibrahim and Simpson are at the back, and I want to say thank you to our drivers who came all the way from Freetown, so Daniel and Barry. Mi Creole, no fine. So I don't talk half-half Creole, half-half in English. Okay? Today, we talk community, this area, Falaba, about living peaceful before, during, after elections, as Chief said, and as Alpha said. Now the meeting organized by the Coalition for Inclusive and Peaceful Elections in Sierra Leone. So this is on the banner, and as people have said, UK don't give the money. Falaba, Freetown, una all paddy with UK, una all partner with UK, all team way they connect with. Now, UK lack democracy. Democracy give people vote for who them want. Democracy na fine way for people get social and economic advancement. We want for work with UNA for make democracy fine for all. For keep democracy so that nothing no go happen to stop free, fair, peaceful election. Now, the law, we did now have woman have event. Woman strength. Strength. My sisters gave me a lovely dress, and they're strong women. Today, I'm glad for hearing una comments, them communities for commitment to peaceful elections. Fet, no fight in any democracy. Today, let we have simple talk for all man, so Mama Salon deliver free, fair, peaceful elections 24 June. I tell una all thank you for listen.
Thank you, Emma. We are so much for your area, not so. We don't get the message, eh? Say first not fine by election. They say first not fine by voting election. They say that they UK that they support democracy. They know they support no political party. Now democracy then they support. And what in a democracy? Now when you able to vote for you what you want, not also you for making your decision, whether for rule you. Now you talk to. They know they for nobody, but they for all man. They say fet no fine. Democracy now he want for support Nasalo. Now UK aid they try for support Nasalo. So, before we go to the next program, now attendees they can dance. They can dance more, they can shake body. Now want dance? Yes. Today, this morning, I see how I welcome the Mama Emma. So today, any Emrys, when I saw this man, that Emrys Savage that day, it can play for we fine music and let we all team up. When I below a Atunda yenda, when I hear West Force.
Fambule munakusha kusha u Atunda unalo World Gap Force because no they
special thanks to Sir Aruna for bringing in that particular video there where the British High Commissioner had a town hall meeting within the Falaba town and the Sulaima chiefdom in the Falaba district, engaging these people concerning elections and other programs is very key. And we've seen we are in civil societies, the commissions in Sierra Leone, and also other focus group has actively been engaging people with regards to election in the country. And all these groups, the focus group, the civil society, the EU mission, the British High Commissioner, the British High Commission, has been engaging people, telling them on how to maintain and preach the peace in the country, and also proscribing themselves from violence in elections. And they also ensure people of their support with regards to the June 24th election and also after the June 24th election. And in our program this morning, we've discussed the NDA candidate who promised to turn Freetown to Dubai. And he says that he is willing to participate in the mayoral debate, which will take place on June 3rd, and that will be on Saturday at the Lagunda complex there. And also, we've seen we are in the incumbent mayor of Freetown, who is Mayor Akisoya, is also willing to participate in this wonderful debate, because we've seen previously they have been engaging in these type of debates. And we've also looked at the presidential aspirant for the All People's Congress Party, who is Dr. Wilson Samoa Kamara, wherein he says that he has pledged his life for the good of Sierra Leone. Dr. Samoa Kamara, over the years, has served in different regimes in Sierra Leone, because since the 90s, he has been actively involved in politics, and he has served in the capacity of Foreign Affairs Minister, Finance Minister, and the like. And now we've seen for 2 elections now in Sierra Leone, is vying for the presidency of presidency in Sierra Leone. And we saw in the 2018 elections and the soon to come June 24th election, he has been a presidential candidate. And moving away from that as well, we also have you've also listened to the story of the ex-military leader who was accused of war crimes in Sierra Leone by the name of Kondiwa, and he has been partially released from prison, and he will serve the remainder of his prison sentence in a strict supervision, and that will it will reside in Bo, in the southern city of Bo. And we've also brought to you, we are in the NGC regional women's leader has resigned from the NGC party, and she stated her reasons for resignation, and the letter was addressed to the Secretary General of the NGC party, and says that she would like to further her political career in a different pathway. And we look forward to where Mrs. Tui will go, whether she will go to the ruling party, the SLPP party, or the main opposition party, which is the APC party. And we've also bring you the hope message for the people of Kono by Dr. Kelfala Mara. And these are interesting stories as we look towards the June 24th elections. And talking about elections, and we've seen the criteria and all the messages that has been going around in Sierra Leone with regards to elections. The criteria which has been set out by the legitimate body that is responsible for the coordination of election affairs in Sierra Leone, which is the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. We've seen wherein they said that they are ready to conduct a free, fair, and impartial election. And we've also seen wherein focus groups, civil society, and also the political parties has engaged their party members, saying that they want a free, fair, and peaceful elections. And we've seen wherein they have engaged these people with regards to election and how to conduct themselves in the forthcoming June elections. And in the area of voter ID cards, is still ongoing, and people has been going to the headquarters of the ECSL office in the regional district in trying to ensure that they have their ID card ready in order to exercise their franchise. And moving away from that, talking about the peace and also how to maintain peace, we've seen wherein my media house, TDN Africa Media, has been engaging school-going kids on how to conduct themselves leading towards the election, because they are young, and normally they need this type of messages in order for them to conduct themselves well, and politicians would like to use these particular people in order to orchestrate violence and other activities with regards to elections. And in trying to reach out non-violence message to them, we've seen wherein the TDN Africa Media has put forward 3 million leones, old leones, and 3,000 leones, which is the new leones, for the winner of the particular star vocals session. And also the school that will emerge as the winner will take home 2,000 leones, new leones, which is 2 million leones in the old leones. And the 2 million leones and 3 million leones is a different prize, because the 3 million is going for the individual prize and the 2 million is going out for the school. And wants to say special thanks to the TDN Africa Media team for organizing that particular vocal show in trying to preach out non-violence messages and also telling them on how to conduct themselves during election, because this particular election, we need it to be violence-free. And also we are calling on people that are responsible in conducting an election to do a free, fair, and independent election. And as we draw closer to the election, we've seen we are in our media house is bringing you important events on the election coverage, and immediately after the program we'll have the Salon Talk program, which also brings you current happenings in Sierra Leone, and also they bring you election updates. We normally will have the current affairs program, which brings you election updates, and in other subsequent programs you will have the opportunity to have elections updates and whatsoever thing that has been happening in election. And this is how we draw the curtains down of today's program concerning the breakfast show, and I've been your presenter. Join me again tomorrow for another edition of Breakfast with TDN. Bye bye.
Now the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence.